think about what teachers appreciated about this new system, I think it's, again, going back to those relationships that you build with your administrator. You are on the same page with what one another is looking for when coming into the classroom, and they are able to have a conversation with you about the things that they want to build on and how they want to grow as a teacher in the classroom. And so it gives them that peace of mind when it comes to observations and really focusing on the growth mindset.
The opportunity that they had to show their students' knowledge versus what they are doing in the classroom. And I think they really appreciated that. I think they also liked the fact that it was more times during the year of less time. So it wasn't one time that somebody's in there for 90 minutes. It was what they're used to in a walkthrough, which is a more genuine sample of what they're going to see in the classroom.
I think the teachers appreciated most about the system this year was creating their own professional growth goals and getting targeted feedback from the administrators directly towards their goals.
I think what teachers appreciated most is the idea that this is a narrative of performance, and it's not solely based as an evaluation on teachers being evaluated by administrator for a snapshot in time, and then that goes on a document and that somehow captures their work. You know, throughout my career, that's one knock that I've always heard about evaluation tools, is that there's a mix between evaluations, then trying to find out what's going on in the classroom and determining performance on that little piece of time. Because this system is built on a coaching model, I think teachers truly appreciate that it's not about just the evaluation, it's really about improvement and coaching.
When I reflect on what administrators appreciated most about the new growth and support model, I really believe it was the time we were able to spend together in the summer learning this process and building capacity. So, you know, we know instructional leadership is critically important, and being able to spend time together and debrief on lesson effectiveness, it really kind of made it the focal point for our district. I think the other benefit was alignment. So we knew we wanted to focus on Tier 1 instruction. We knew we wanted principal goals to center on that with their P-cells, their leadership goals. And we also knew that we wanted our school success plans to really focus on this. And so we were able to connect everything we did with the new growth system to be able to support our leaders. In our monthly leadership development sessions, the focus was really on unpacking Tier 1 instruction, and we even had the opportunity to think about what was the data we saw when we visited schools in our learning walks, and where do we need to center our efforts as a district. And so we were even able to kind of identify areas to build teacher capacity, and then with our administrators, we developed some PD modules that they could then turnkey with their staff in order to build capacity. So I think spending the time together up front to learn the system and build the confidence of our administrators allowed them to keep the focus in their school building on instruction and the quality of feedback that they were providing.
Well, I think they appreciate that it's a time saver. Now, it might not have been a time saver this year because it's just learning and getting comfortable with it. But there's, I feel, a lot less paperwork. And for instance, if you have an hour that you're going to do observation under the old system, maybe you're getting 2 done at the most likely just 1. Here, if you do it right, you're getting 4 done because you're in there and you're going from Class A to Class B to Class C. So I think that was great for the administrators. And I think the administrators appreciated the process of it, of making that claim, and then after making a claim, showing the support and just how it's created, which once again comes back to the great conversation that then is had between the teacher and the administrator. I think it led the administrator to really look at, okay, this is what maybe we need some PD on. This is what we need to do in PLCs. So it kind of acted as a lot more of a guide than the previous evaluation system did in planning what was next.
So when I think about what administrators appreciate about the new system is the fact that it is a short observation and you're going in frequently. Because it's a short observation and you're going in frequently, you're able to pick up on the patterns and trends that the teacher has in the classroom, what the students are doing, and it really helps you have a good conversation in the post-observation when it is done.
I think from an appreciation standpoint, the original coaching and teaching that went along with this, the training, although it was extensive and that was something we had to adjust to, it reaffirmed for us quite a bit what we're doing in Newcastle County VOTEC. We pride ourselves as being instructional leaders, but you need sometimes just that reminder saying, you're doing it right. And a lot of us, although we pride ourselves in it, we're not steeped in instructional materials all the time, although we try to get in classrooms quite a bit. I think this reaffirmed for us what we're doing is good. There's no doubt through the DTGSS that we can improve upon our practice, but I think administrators really appreciated knowing, we're on the right track. And that for us was a nice reminder.
I think the principals and the administrators appreciated the system this year, mostly because of the conferencing and being able to have a targeted conversation that wasn't trying to hit the entire rubric all at once, and giving teachers feedback on goals specifically that they chose themselves.